Well, Dave, the coroner has still not released the name of these 5 victims found inside, but we know that they are all family. One was an infant boy, another child who was a boy. There are 2 adult women and 1 adult who's a man.
That's right, Dave. That apartment right there, the workers are boarding up, that belonged to Terry Brownlee. Now, neighbors say he moved in just a few weeks ago.
Hannah, you mentioned the rain is still falling, and it clearly is doing that here in Rantoul, but the winds have slowed down. But a little bit earlier today, the assistant chief of the fire department says they were as high as 70 miles per hour. If you look behind me, that's the intersection of Shell House Drive and Route 136, where they say at least a dozen power lines have been knocked over and fell into the road. It happened around 8 this morning. When drivers were going by, we were told at least 3 semi-trucks were blown over, and we're told that one of those power lines did hit a car. Thankfully, nobody was hurt that was on the road. It took them nearly an hour to get rescued, but nobody was hurt. Now, because of these downed power lines, we're right by an industrial park. All these businesses are without power, and it's possible they won't have power for another 48 to 72 hours. Some of the businesses as well felt the wrath of that wind. Aluminum siding was ripped off the side of one of the businesses here, Conair. Another one lost a little bit of its roof, but again, thankfully, nobody hurt at any of these businesses. Now, because power was knocked out, everybody has been sent home. Just a few skeleton crews holding it down at the several businesses here, but for the most part, everyone has been told to go home so people can be safe. Again, almost a dozen, maybe more, power lines have been knocked down along 136, spanning about 2 miles, and the word is it could take up to 3 days to get new power lines up and have all these businesses back on power.